kids, how you guys doing? Uncle Tom here. I'm glad you came into the kitchen. We're going to do something we haven't done yet this year. And since we had a good rainy day today, first time in 2 months it rained, I got out there to the garden, started weeding because it'd be a little bit easier to weed once the soil is wet. And, oh, look what I found. Some peppers. Yes, sirree. Some good jalapeno peppers. These are those mucho nachos that I love that doesn't have the heat of a jalapeno but has the taste. And then I have some yellow peppers here. Hopefully they're sweet banana peppers. I'm going to taste them first. But I thought, well, I might as well just get myself a pound of hamburger, right? And stuff them. I just got done making some bean dip. I just basically just took a can of refried beans and I mixed in some cream cheese and some sour cream, and I made a whole bunch of sweet onion, you know, and just put it in a grinder and just ground it all up and then mix the whole thing up and add a little bit of pepper, a little garlic in there, you know, and I've been eating that and I thought, hey, I could use that for stuffing peppers along with some meat, so that's what I'm going to do. I just did half of onion here for that, but what you see here is I've got a good pound of hamburger. I'm just going to put this on the scale. That's about 1 pound 2 ounces. So the reason that I put that on the scale so you kids can actually see how much really this meat weighs. And I'm going to take you off to the Gastrodome in just a little bit and we're going to measure out the grease that's coming off of this thing. So what I want to do now is get this hamburger in this mixing bowl. Let's put some pepper on it. And some granulated garlic. We always love our granulated garlic. A little bit of cumin. I want to make this taste a little bit Spanish. And some chili powder. I got some cilantro out in the garden that I'm going to pick yet. We got to get out to the Gastrodome because you can see it's starting to get dark outside. Now I got to pick all these finely chopped onions, get those in here, and then take the best utensils God ever created, your fingers, and get in there and mix it all up. Try to get this all in one big patty. I'm going to do one great big patty here. Because my thoughts are, let's get this hamburger good and cooked out on the grill. And then we'll break it up and we'll make some stuffing. But there's a reason too. There's another reason. We're going to go out to the Gastrodome in just a little bit. Alrighty, let's get it down on there. And make a big patty out of it. This is a 1 pound burger kit. The reason I'm doing this, why make a whole bunch of them when you can just make one big one, right? Hey, I've done this before. It works. Got to make sure all the edges are nice and tight and squished in there. So we're going to lose some onions. That's alright though. Just kind of make it uniform as much as you possibly can. There you go. Now I'm just going to get a little plate to take it out to the Gastrodome and I'll meet you out in the Gastrodome. Oh, forgot to tell you kids that this is the grotto, in case you've never been into Uncle Tom's kitchen. This is the grotto, and right back there is the new Gastrodome. We used to have a great big one, but since it's just Dory and I, decided to get a little smaller one. We kind of blew up the other one. I blew up the other one, let's put it that way. Come on over here, I'll show you the new one. Well, here it is, kids, the little Gastrodome. Looks kind of neat, don't it? Just check this out. Oh, wait a minute. What's this doing in here? Oh, that's right. I was going to show you something with that hamburger. I got the George Foreman out here for a reason. I'm going to show you how much grease is in. That wasn't hamburger, that was steak. That was ground chuck. very lean. I'm going to show you how much fat's on that thing. That's what I got this for. So I fooled you, didn't I? Fooled you. Let's watch. Guess I got to pull this out a little bit. That doesn't go back in the bowl. Now this is the thing that's going to catch the grease. And over here, my electricity. Turn it on. Light on the George Foreman is on. Now you might really think Uncle Tom's cooking on a Gastrodome with electricity. But I told you, I want to show you this. I want to show you how much grease really is in. But you know what? These George Foremans are really cool. They are really cool. I take these out on camping trips. For some reason I can't start a fire. I run out of charcoal or the gas. There's no Gastrodomes over there. I use a George Foreman. I take it along in the car. I've got a little thing that converts electricity in the car to normal electricity. Plug it right into this thing. It's a little, not a generator, but you know what it is. You know, I'm just an old guy. There's technical terms for it. I can't remember what it is, but it works really good. I just plug it into my cigarette lighter, and I plug the George Foreman in there, and I'm cooking, baby. I'm cooking. And I'll tell you, when you're out on a fishing trip and you got some really fresh fish, that is the way to do it. So we got to check this out. It cooks pretty quick. And like I said, that little piece that's underneath it, that's the thing that's going to be catching the grease, and then we're going to weigh that. You know, I don't think I have to have this thing cut down. I don't want anything to happen to this thing like melt, all right? So I'm just going to leave it like that. All right, about 4 or 5 minutes have gone by. Let's take a look at this. Not quite done yet. I'll give it a little squeeze here. Let that grease come out of there. Oh, it's just pouring out. I think a lot of this is burning because the hamburger is so big, but take it from me. I've done it before. I know there's a lot of grease, a lot of fat that in this lean meat that they sell at the store. You know, kids, another thing that's really neat about that grill is you don't need one of these things. The only time you're going to need one of these is to take whatever you're cooking off the grill and put it on something else. But because there's a heat element on the top and the bottom, it really sears it really well. We'll get the rest of this juice out. It's all taken care of, and there it is. I'm going to flip this baby over here, put your tin foil on there. Okay, let's take this into the kitchen along with the grease and we'll measure it out. Come on. There's a lot of grease in there. There's a lot of grease. A lot of grease. Now this is the time. We're going to check this out. We have ounces here. I hope I don't burn myself. I have to hold it up really nice like this. Well, I can see that it's over 2 ounces right off the bat. In metric, it's almost 100 milliliters. Over here, it is just a little bit over 1/3 of a cup. Just short of a half a cup. You know, 1 pound hamburger, kids, that's how much, and it's not even hamburger, this is sirloin steak. Man, and you know, I can still see that there's plenty of grease in this thing. So I'm going to let this cool down. I'm going to put it in a bowl. I'm going to take it off this tin foil, put it in a bowl. I'll do that right now. As a matter of fact, what we have to do, I just got done washing this bowl off. Yeah. And I'll put that hamburger, which is really hot, in here. Let it cool down, and then I'm going to break it up. So we'll be right back. Alright, this meat has cooled down a little bit, so we're going to just kind of break this up. I washed off the bowl. This bowl has been washed off too, in case you are thinking, well, you just put that bowl down there and threw that cooked meat on top of the raw meat that he had. No, Uncle Tom doesn't do stuff like that. So just going to start breaking this up. If you got a meat grinder, this would be a good time to use it, but Uncle Tom can do it. Oh, that's pretty good. You know, if it was 1959, I'd take these hands because they're still full of grease and just kind of run it through my hair, but no, I'm not going to do that. But we'll be back in just a little bit. I'm going to start cutting up some peppers. Alright, the first thing you got to do is get yourself a good sharp knife. If you don't have a good sharp knife, well, this has got a serrated edge on it, that's okay. Get yourself an X-Acto knife. Those are the best. But what we're trying to do here is to just cut through the very surface of the pepper. Make sure you get down, but you don't cut all the way through. This is good practice for you guys that are wanting to become surgeons. And then you just kind of break it, and pull it apart like that, and then go in there with a knife and get down there as far as you can, and then just clean out any other seeds. Now these are sweet banana peppers, and hopefully they're not hot, but you never know. The seeds, the veins, everything that's inside there that's not on the skin usually is hot. But I think just by the smell and my eyes not burning and doing this, these peppers are looking good. Oh yeah, baby. Alright, same thing with the jalapeno. Just cut the skin on the outside. Have some glasses on in case it's a hot jalapeno so that the juices don't come flying up and hit you in the eye. You're not going to like that at all. Uh-oh, that one didn't come through. That means you got to take your knife, and now you've got to make sure you have those glasses on. Now, like Bella always says, we got to save those seeds so we can grow some more next year. Make sure you get those veins out, because the veins are the hottest, I think. They're not, it's not the seed so much, but those veins, those whitey veins right here. So, what we have to do now is just continue on with all the rest of them. Alright, now you can see all the seeds and veins that we had from those peppers, quite a bit. Now it's time to take the peppers over, grab that meat, and we're just going to start stuffing it inside. That's why you have a pan underneath it to catch everything. And just squish it down in there, squish it down. Go about, a quarter of the way down, and grab another one, and start putting some meat in there. Keep on doing that, even with the jalapenos. But remember, when you stick your fingers down in a jalapeno, you better make sure you wash it off, because you just might touch your eyes, and you're going to be very sorry about that. So we're only doing this about a quarter of the way. Just push it down there. Get it down there. Everything that's falling on the tin foil you can reuse, right? Waste not, want not. Make sure you get it down there. Okay, now we got to go get those beans. Now you can see I got some bean dip here that I made a couple of days ago. And I've got inside this, I have refried beans, vegetarian refried beans, some sweet Vidalia onions, what else? A little bit of pepper, a little bit of garlic, all the stuff that Uncle Tom likes to use, a little bit of hot sauce, Frank's hot sauce. And now I'm going to start taking the part of the pepper that I didn't put the meat in and start stuffing it with this. This gets a little messy, but you got to get your hands in there. Ugh. I think the little boys will like this. If you got any young boys at the house, they're going to really like this. So make sure your fingers are really nice and clean. If you got some refried beans that you haven't made a dip out of it, this would be good too. But you can see Uncle Tom's got his fingers going here, hey? You don't have to use your fingers, you can put it in a spoon or something, but yeah, it feels pretty good. I like it. And once again, remember about those jalapenos. After you start sticking your fingers down a jalapeno, make sure you wash it. Wash your fingers off. Wash your own hand off. Maybe you can take a shower. I don't know. I'm just pouring that in there so I don't contaminate anything else with my fingers. So just pushing it down. So keep on doing that. Just go all the way through the end, and I'm going to show you what we do. We have to go back outside, and you know what? It's dark out there by the Gastrodome. George Foreman's not out there anymore, but the Gastrodome is. So we're going to go out there in just a little bit as soon as I finish this off. All right, there's the last one. Wow, we got all this. We're going to have to take this out to the Gastrodome, but first, we have to take some olive oil and drizzle some olive oil over top of all of this so it doesn't burn. Now we can go out to the Gastrodome. Alright, I got the grill smoking hot, and as you can tell, it's nighttime, but oh, these babies are all stuffed up and ready to go. This is going to be for some hors d'oeuvres, hey? That grill is smoking hot. Yeah, well, so we're going to let this cook for probably a good 3 minutes. Oh, probably 3 minutes. I don't know. It looks like it's going to burn, but I'm going to flip it over as soon as I start seeing some smoke come out. Alright, that's some smoke. Start taking these peppers and flip them. Oh yeah, baby. They got some grill marks on them. And the thing is, the hamburger has been cooked already. Everything is cooked, so we just have to flip the peppers over with the hors d'oeuvres. I'm feeling these peppers are a little bit spicier than normal, so make sure you taste them before you give them to your guests. Whew. Yeah, baby. Good grill marks going out there. Oh, yeah. Throw the rest of the olive oil over top of it and watch it go. Oh yeah, brother. That's what these babies are supposed to look like, eh? Yeah. Right back in this bowl with some olive oil. And we're all set for some hors d'oeuvres. That is spicy stuff. Always remember to clean your grill off. Oh, hey, hi kids, good morning. I'm just coming out here for a breakfast with some sausages and stuff and some peppers, and boy oh boy, wait till you see how these peppers turned out. They turned out really good. I'm going to show you a healthy breakfast, and you know, I better get going because in a little while Bella's coming over and we're going to, well, I promised her this last winter that we'd paint my car. And she's coming over. She's going to hold me to the promise. So come on over here. Come here. Let me show you what a healthy breakfast looks like. Come here. Now, first of all, we have some scrambled eggs, which are made out of egg beaters. And over here we have my first 2 tomatoes out of Petey's Pepper Plaza of the year. We have some bean salsa with some corn in it, and tomatoes, of course. Some sausages that are made out of turkey, breakfast sausages. A piece of provolone cheese, and there they are. There's the peppers. So I'm going to start digging into this right now. I like to mix my salsa in with my eggs, and this is what I like. And I'm going to cut up a little bit of this pepper, the jalapeno, and in there too. Of course, if you got a knife, that's probably the best way to do it. But hey, we're having fun here. Love sitting outside in the morning before I go out and do everything that I have to do. Today I have to go out and work out. So I need a healthy breakfast and give me some energy. Now let's give this a taste. In the future, kids, we're going to do a cooking show on making your own sausages and healthy sausages out of turkey. You know, this tastes just like the regular sausages that you buy in the store. Only they're healthy. They're really good. A tip of the jalapeno. Not too hot. Tomato.
Hi kids, now what we're going to do today is I'm going to dip my hands and paint the car. If you want to try this one day, ask a parent or your mom and dad. So we're going to start painting.
Yeah, I guess now it's my turn. Parents, don't freak out. It's watercolor-based paint. You can keep it on for as long as you want, but when you want to wash it off, you can take some good soap and you can wash it off, right? The rain might even wash it off if we ever have any rain. So that's how we're going to do. We're going to get started. Show you what I've got here. This is called washable paint. 6 different colors. We're going to put one paint and mix it in with some water so it's not really solid. And of course we're going to be washing Bella's hands off every time we change color. But we're going to do one color first. So let's get started.
Painting my hand. So when you need to paint your hand, you need to do this. And if you want, you can put it in the middle. And look.
Oh, that is just unbelievable.
So now, if you want, you can do it everywhere.
Let me look at that one. See how you? Okay, you can take it. Oh my goodness.
And let's put some more on this little Christine. We're calling this color is called Christine, but it's okay if you get on the top of your hand.
take a look at what you've painted so far. Boy, that looks great. You're right, that does look good. Well, Bella watched the thing today on how to clean off the headlights on your car when they start getting all foggy, and she decided that she could save $20 from the kit and do it all by herself. And check this out. Look at the handprints that she put on the side of this car. They're just gorgeous.
Grandpa?
Yeah?
Can I tell you something?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Can I get $5 after this?
Huh? You gonna pinstripe now?
Pinstripe? Why would I want to pinstripe?
Oh.